to be a place where we left our work at the door, we're 100% committed to family, relaxed and recharged for the next day's work, and just enjoyed being who we were outside of work. Now, with a majority of people working from home indefinitely, the line between work and home has become blurred, and the meaning of home has become lost in a sense. It can be challenging to find the balance between work and home without sacrificing other areas of your life. In this video, I'm sharing 3 tips on how to have better work-life balance while working from home. To improve any aspect of one's life, you have to acknowledge your weaknesses, and with work-life balance, it all comes down to boundaries. If you want to implement change in your work-life balance, setting and enforcing boundaries is crucial so that you can enjoy the things you like to do outside of work. Let's look at a few ways you can define boundaries for better balance. It's easy to work more while you work from home because you don't have that daily commute. Your coworkers aren't leaving the office prompting you to wrap things up, and the lights aren't being turned off on you. But it's a really bad habit to get into, to just work without designated working hours. You then feel like you're working all of the time and there is no separation between work and your personal life. At that point, you can tend to resent work, miss out on family, and put your health on the back burner. Treat working from home just as you would if you were in the office. Set a reasonable start and end time and force yourself to quit working at the designated time, which can be easier said than done. Remember, the work will always be there for you tomorrow, and stepping back can give you a fresh perspective for the next day. Now, this isn't to say that there are times where you have to meet a deadline and pull more hours, or there's a meeting that comes up, or you have to talk to someone halfway around the world. That's okay every once in a while, but shouldn't become the norm. I think knowing your priorities and values go hand in hand with designating your working hours. And when those priorities are going to be compromised, you're able to say no. I've been working from home for a Fortune 100 company for the past 8 years as a senior business analyst, and I have definitely had times where there is a meeting that pops up late on my calendar. But I sit there and ask myself, how is this going to affect my evening? I'm going to be putting dinner on the table later, which means I'm cleaning up late. I may not be able to run my errands. The quality time with my husband is going to get cut short, and I will probably be getting into bed later. And I also ask, is the world going to end if I don't go to this meeting? And usually the answer is no. So for me, it's not worth sacrificing my personal time in the evening for this meeting from 6 to 7 p.m. at night. I will decline the meeting, ask for a reschedule, and if that is not possible, I'll catch up on the meeting notes the next day. Designating working hours can take some discipline at first, but once you are consistent with it, it becomes a habit. According to a Stress Pulse survey, around 46% of Americans are stressed by their workload. We all want to do well at our jobs and advance in our careers, which does bring on more work, but sometimes at a cost. There's only so much time in the day where we can do quality work on multiple tasks without feeling burnt out mentally, emotionally, and physically, and in interfering with our personal lives. Knowing your limits and your priorities will help you to take on a realistic workload and say no to the work that is going to compromise your non-working hours, where your work is constantly overflowing into your personal life. I definitely suggest having an open dialogue with your boss so that you are constantly communicating your workload and talking about what's working, what's not, and try to find the happy medium. Even though now your home is your workplace, you have to create the separation. And one way to do this is to shut everything down. At the end of the day and on vacation, I'm going to say that again, and on vacation, shut down your phone and your computer. If your computer and your phone are also used for personal use, Try shutting down all of the applications and tabs relating to work at the end of the day. When you do these things, you're forcing your mind to shut down work mode, and this will allow you to relax and enjoy the things outside of work. Those are all of my tips for today. I hope you found them helpful. Remember to know your priorities and set your boundaries, and I hope all of you will find better work-life balance in the coming months. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.